Do I have enough storage in? Okay. Hey everyone, long time no see. It's Halloween. Um, I am gonna do a little catch up or life update slash get Halloween ready with me. Um, then the costume that I'm doing is gonna be a repeat that I've done before, and it's gonna be Doris from Shrek 2. If you know, you know. Shrek 2 is the best Shrek. I said it. Um, okay, here we go. I don't know how to laminate my eyebrows, so I mean, I barely have eyebrows because they're very faint. So I'm just gonna cover it up with concealer and hope for the best. So I honestly don't remember what I last talked about in my last video. So I'm hoping, oh, it is. I'm hoping um, that whatever I'm talking about today like makes sense. But then again, you guys see that. But then again, everything I talk about doesn't really make sense sometimes. Oh, I just gotta press it in. Okay. This is this is gonna be a little longer than I realized. Maybe because I'm talking instead of just like focusing. I don't think these eyebrows are gonna go away. What am I gonna do? Um, anyways, yeah. I mean, it got kind of lighter. You know what? I have a volcano clay mask that maybe if I put on top of this, it might cover it up. I think I might do that. Oh, I have a napkin. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Actually, I need a napkin so I can wipe my fingers. Hold on one second. I got a napkin. Um, I believe in my last video, I was talking about like whether or not I'm really feeling doing IT and stuff, and I'm looking into UX design, but like right now I'm not really feeling anything, and I'm kind of like at a standstill again. I don't know if I talked about the ChatGPT thing, but I was talking to ChatGPT, and then I was like, here's everything in my astrological sign. And what do you think is like, you know, the best career should I pursue kind of thing? Almost like a like a makeshift, like when you do those personality tests and they're like, oh, you have this type of personality. So people with this type uh tend to be good in these fields. So I was basically doing the same thing with ChatGPT, but I was like putting in like different astrological placements that I have that would correlate to career and work and stuff like that. And it gave me a bunch of stuff. And I kept seeing one that kept coming up. There was other ones that kept coming up too, but in that moment I was like, I could try to keep pursuing this, but I'm not getting like instant real results that I can like depend on and be like, I got this in the bag. And I was like, I need something with a little bit more stability before I can even try to venture off into more lucrative creative things. So, um, the thing that popped up was ironically, um, the UX design thing. So I was like, you know what? Let me look into this. Like, what is it really about? Because in my head, I was like, I have to do more school. I have to do more stuff to like do more computers and just like web design? Like, am I even like really interested in doing that? Oh gosh. I look crazy. But at least my eyebrow hairs are laid down, sort of. Are they? They're really sticking out. But once I put concealer over it, then it'll be easy to like color it or camouflage it. This is a really opaque color. This is so funny. Ooh. What was I saying? So I was looking into UX design and I was low key surprised that it wasn't at all what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like about web design and stuff, but it's a lot more than that. It's about like the users, the people. Ooh, I covered a little bit of string hair. It's a lot more about like the people and the target audience um, that use certain products, especially when it comes to technology and websites and other types of products. So it's not always going to be like web design, but you know, web design is like, I guess, the most basic form of that, I guess. I'm a little nervous about this eyebrow, but on camera it doesn't look that serious. But this eyebrow, I feel like it's not laying as much as I want it to. Okay, well, I think that's good enough. So yeah, so I was debating like, should I do this online course or not? Um, Turns out the online course is not completely free, but it is a lot cheaper than um, paying tuition. I hear thumping. Of course, on Halloween night, on Halloween day, there's a thumping. Um, yeah. So I was pleasantly surprised. I was doing the online course. I'm having a hard time concentrating. But you know, that's the undiagnosed ADHD in me. But so far, with what I have been reading, it's all very like clicking for me because I already kind of like have this thought process of like trying to like think in other people's perspectives and stuff and coming up with ways to improve things. So, yeah, I feel like very wow, this was like meant for me and why was I taking so long? Why was I being so stubborn? And like, you know, there really is a world out there with many different things that you can do. So, yeah. Um, I'm trying to think what should I do next? I guess I should do I was gonna say eyeshadow, but well, the eyeshadow that Doris or Doris has is blue, and I don't have blue. I only have like purple. So there's that. And there's also lips. But I gotta wait for this to dry before I can like start with eyeshadow because her eyebrows are thin, and I think I'm gonna have to like pull the eyeshadow up to there. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, so now I'm pursuing UX design and I feel like it's really clicking for me. I'm very happy about that. I was on a roll, but now I'm like kind of stuck because right now there's just so much happening in my life in the real world and it's all very overwhelming and I'm just like overstimulated and not feeling like doing anything. So I'm having a hard time with continuing to study, but I'm trying. I'm putting a deadline on for myself to be done by the end of the year, so that way I can start looking by the new year. Yeah. Um, so please. I'm sure it'll be, fine. But, you know, in this state of economy, I don't know what the heck is gonna happen. The revolutionary, or we just gonna continue acting like, nothing is phasing us. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do lips, actually. I got the NYX lip IV thingy, and I like it. I don't know if I like the color that stains after. I feel like it's just a little bit too bright for me. Oh, you know what? It actually shows the stain does look like how it's looking right now on camera. But in real life, I feel like it's more subtle. Should I over oh. Should I overline? I mean, I am gonna overline just a little bit. I can like I feel like this might be a little bit too pink. I have this sample of Fendi. I forget what color it is. Griselda. Oh no. Mademoiselle. Plush. Plush matte lipstick. Mademoiselle or Griselda. I'm gonna go with Mademoiselle. Um, and I don't have many brushes, so I'm just gonna really try to use the edge of this to blend it or line it around my lip. How far should I go? Not that far. Mm, mm, mm. I look crazy. What was I again? I look like I look like I burnt or I got like surgery and oh yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. Period. Uh-oh. Reaction from the net. Anyways. I look crazy. I feel like I look like that guy from Monsters Inc. who ended up getting his like scream taken out of him, and then he got ended up with those like big like lips. That's me right now. So like, how do I blend? I guess I'll use my finger. If it works, I don't think it's really blending. Okay. Oh. Uh. Maybe I don't need to blend that much. I look like I just like smooched. I think I definitely need a more lighter pink in the middle. And clean up around the edges, but it's not like I'm going anywhere anyway. Oh, it's smudging. Some girls take a beautiful boy. Wait, some boys take a beautiful girl and hide them away from the rest of the world. Okay, this is the pink I needed. Uh, I love how this ColourPop Sailor Moon collab. I don't know if all of ColourPop's lip. I don't have the box with me. Their lip gloss matte lipstick thingy, matte liquid lip feels, but it feels so nice and smooth. Cat outside. Halloween. But this color on like my regular lips, oh, um, it's too pink. I need a big gloop. My lips are so crazy. Okay. So yeah, that's life. That's life these days. I think this mask on my eyebrow is, yeah, it's dry. And I got all these little hairs out the way. It's very difficult trying to do one braid all around. Okay. Take two on eyebrows. Oh, that's so much better. It's gonna be a pain taking this off later. Oh, okay, it's sort of kind of doing it. I should get the other concealer. Well, it's not really concealer, it's like a BB cream thing. I should get that instead because this is a little bit light. I guess it'll oxidize, but like, I don't know. It's not um matching as well as I would like it to. Anyways, what else did I want to talk about? I just wanted to talk about like where I'm at because I've been so MIA and I don't want like because this is like this YouTube channel is like a video diary and I want it to be like this is how I went from rags to riches, you know. What's the eyebrow hair? This is how I this is how I went from rags to riches. Um and I don't like when there's like a gap in between when it's just like, oh my God, I've been struggling and all these things. And then all of a sudden, it's like, bam, hey guys, come with me while I like move into my new place. Like, first of all, how were you even able to afford one? Like, how did you get from point A to point B and stuff? Like, that doesn't make sense. So I don't like watching, well, I'm fine with watching like videos of people and they're just like, ooh, me doing this. And then I'm just like, this is like a regular person, and I want to know, like, how was their journey there? And I feel like they record as much as they possibly can, but I don't know, like, how transparent or, like, yeah, I just don't know. I feel like there's like something missing. And I say that, and then in my head, I'm like, but Karen, you are literally missing chunks of your uh day-to-day life on your YouTube channel too. So you can't even like say anything. So I'm just gonna shut my mouth now. Press it in. I feel like I'm low-key taking off the mask because I feel like my eyebrow hairs are more prominent. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, I gotta get another concealer thingy. It's a little bit darker because it is not matching. Maybe I overline my lips a little bit too much. This is a little bit dramatic. Yes. So there's that. UX design. You know, life is life. I think I'm able. I've grown a lot, and I'm able to like take a step back and be like, I can't, as much as I want to fix things and like I'm in the storm and I want to like, do a lot of damage control and weather predictions as I can, I'm realizing and I'm like coming to that like not closure, I guess kind of in a way like closure of being like you did what you can in the past, but like if like thinking and like going through the process of like I know that if I was to do this and then they were to do that, and this was to happen, then in the end, who's really winning here? So it's frustrating because it's kind of like I wish I could do something that would be like the one and done that changes it all. But then I'm coming to realize that like there's nothing that's gonna change in the current situation that I'm in. So I just have to like ignore and just like focus on myself, control what I can for myself or my well being in order to escape. And it's hard because it's kind of like I'm a yapper. And when I get really comfortable, I yap, 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 and I will tell you everything about my life. And the same on here. But like, if you are not a good person, then like, I don't know how much I can yap to you? So, very disappointing. But, it is what it is. And there's nothing really I can do about it, but use it as motivation to be like, motivation and more confirmation that there is no um ooh, maybe I put too much. There is no safe place here. Oh, I might have put too much. But you know what, whatever. I look like I got sunburnt. It was a little bit more heavier on the bottom. This side is so much more darker than this side. Or less. Maybe it's just like shadow. My forehead kind of looks like it's the same color as my cheeks for some reason. Maybe I'm just embarrassed. I look crazy. So yeah, that's my situation. I'm kind of just like trying to figure out how to get unstuck from my rock and hard place situation. I'm gonna grab the other concealer. I have the other concealer. Hopefully it is a little bit. Oh, let me shake it up first. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How are you guys keeping up? How are you guys surviving the current state of the world that we're in? It's crazy. It's really like, oh, it's really, you think that you never think that it would happen to you in real life because you've only seen it in movies, but then bam, it happens. It happens. This might be a little bit too much. Let's see. Okay, that matches a lot more, but it's very wet, so I'm afraid that it might like lift up everything that I just put down. Oh, it's so wet. Just want it to blend and not look patchy. Oh, it's lifting, I think. It's lifting. I might have to stop. I don't like that I can see. It'll have to do. I don't know if it did anything, to be honest. Um, boop, boop. Oh, and I got some on my hair. Every time I look back at the camera and I see my lips, I'm just like, what the heck? This is crazy. Oh, yeah. Also, I've been starting to go to the gym at 3 in the morning or at 4 in the morning. Well, I have to wake up at 3, but at 4 in the morning. So, you know, this is like, it took away half of what I had, but whatever. Whatever, I guess. Yep. And before I was like trying to do like I was trying to unback my back. Um, but now I'm just on the treadmill because I'm like I can't be bothered. I mean, there's not a lot of people at 4 in the morning, but I'm just like, just give me one thing to do, and then eventually, with time, I will gradually um move my way up. Now for the eyeshadow. She has blue, but I don't. So I think I'm going to. I wonder if this dark brow can act as a dark color. Oh, she's hard. What the heck? This is a hand-me-down and she's super old, so like she's rusty. She's not warmed up. This is like this hurts. It's not creamy. It's hard. Hard AF. I don't know if I want to put this on my eyelid. It hurts. What do I do? Okay, well, I was gonna say I have mascara, but I don't think it'll blend well. What's the ooh, lipstick on my nail? What is the darkest color? This is the only makeup, the same makeup that I've had all this time. I still have it. Um, hmm. my god. I'm like, let me put this away because I'm contaminating everything. Over here. Over here. I'm just gonna have to like bite the bullet and see. Ouch. It's cause like she has like a smoky eye situation look. It could also be like her mascara. I feel like it's not dark enough and it's not gonna like be smoky. Let me go grab another thing. So I'm running out of storage, so I have to make this quick, but I'm basically done because all I had to do was the eyeshadow and then just a little bit more touch-ups. I forgot that Doris had a mole. Is it up here? I don't know, but she had a mole somewhere on her face. I put a little bit of a lighter eyeshadow and like dusted it somewhat in the center so that way it didn't look almost homogenous to like the outline, because I think the outline was also like a key point in her makeup. My eyebrows are not gone, unfortunately, but I don't know how I feel about the placement of the drawn on skinny eyebrows. But you know, it is what it is. I look more like the lady, the matchmaker lady from Mulan than I do feel like Doris. And the only thing that's pulling it together as Doris is the hair and this medieval nightgown situation that I have. But that is it. That is my life update. I am slowly but surely working on UX design. I am trying to block out the noise of my inner world and outside. Well, I can't really block out the noise of the outside world, but like, you know, I'm working with what I got. And I'm hungry. I'm so hungry right now. So I'm gonna go get food. And yeah, I hope that you guys are also doing well. And I hope you guys are hanging on because this year is crazy. Yeah. And I don't know when the next time I'll see you guys. Hopefully when I complete the program, which is hopefully by the end of the year. So, bye. See you next time.